Hello and welcome. This is a different type of show and I'm going to do this in English so that my friend Jorge Rodriguez cannot complain all the time that he doesn't understand my Hungarian videos. Normally you can see my rocket stove videos on YouTube, how I'm doing it. I am Hungarian, living in Portugal and living in a really cold house. So lately I try to do some stuff which gives some heat off. So the other day my father sent me a really nice video about a guy who is fixing two pots within each other and with some big bolts and hex nuts, and put a few candles below it, and it gives off a lot of heat. So I thought this might be a great idea to try, since the cost is really low. So let's see what I'm talking about. Standard 26 centimeter pot, another 18 centimeters pot, a plate for the 26 centimeter pot, 10 units of M20 washers, also 20 hex nuts, M20, sorry. It's a little bit complicated to speak in English when you are thinking in Hungarian and you're living in Portugal sometimes, so I have to turn that a little bit in my brain to switch to English now. And also an M20 hex 1 meter long rod. All of this cost me 14.41 euros. So what else I'm going to need? I'm going to need drill, a 22 millimeter diameter drill head, sorry. I'm going to put this, I don't know how to call this, heating equipment, let's say it's the flower pot heating equipment. I'm going to hang it somewhere, so I'm going to drill a hole here and I'm going to use a normal bicycle brake cable to hang it somewhere. So that's the extra I'm going to add. Let's do this quickly because I want to try it out and also it's late, so I'm going to eat this typical chocolate from Hungary. It's called szaloncukor, Christmas treat for me, and I'm going to grab my grinder and also the drill and do this within a few minutes. Stay tuned. So as usual, my estimate time is really shitty. So I said upstairs to my wife that it will take more or less 15 minutes to assemble. So it took me an hour. Yeah, it's just within my error range. So, but it's done. Let's see first from the outside. So I have drilled a hole on the M20 rod, threaded rod. That was a pain. I broke 3 drill bits This is a normal brake cable from a bicycle, a carabiner to hang somewhere, big pot, and inside is the smaller pot and a series of washers and nuts which will absorb heat and then transmit it to the pots and heat up the air which flows through here to the other pot and then outside eventually. So they say. I'm really curious. I think the only problem will be now it's quite heavy. It might weigh like 10 kilos more or less. So I don't have anywhere to hang it at the moment at home. So I don't know how to try this out. Anyway, it's done. Another bushcraft in Portugal from the Hungarian guy. Let's see how this work. I'll give you a feedback later tomorrow. See you. Bye bye. Have a good night. So, this is it. Looking awesome for 14 euros and 41 cents. I have to admit it does look great even if it doesn't produce any heat. But we will see that later. Can you turn on the light, please? Yes. So, the only place where we could hang it for now. This is how it looks. And this is how it is from the inside. So, bushcraft number 2 is done. We are going to have a drink while this is going to burn and see if this does work or not. See you tomorrow.